Dating is a game more complicated than chess. You can lose the object of your affection in just one fell swoop if you don't carefully control your conduct. So, which dating deeds are most likely to prove deadly to your dreams of dual domesticity? Hi, I'm Sharon Mason, author of the Hobbyist's Guide to Dating, and I'm here today to tell you about the do's and don'ts of the dating game. So, you've been on your first date, you really like this person, but you're worried about how to act so that they're not put off by you. When do you text? What do you text? What do you do if they don't text back? How long do you leave it before texting again? It's all so complicated. So, here's my advice. Number 1, stay single. No, but seriously. Number 2, don't get obsessed. Try not to become obsessed with the object of your desire. This may make you come across as desperate. How do you know if you're obsessed? Are you reading their horoscope? Are you constantly thinking about what they're up to? Are you stalking them on Facebook? Do you think about hyphenating your surnames together for when you're married? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, then you're obsessed. Return to point number 1 immediately for your own sanity. Number 3, don't text too often. If late at night or slightly drunk you get the urge to text them yet again, stop. Get a friend to confiscate your phone or try thinking about your latest film star crush. Benedict Cumberbatch. Or go and watch the latest box set of Game of Thrones. Anything to distract yourself. Number 4, don't obsess about getting a reply. If you have ignored the rules and have late night texted him over and over without response, do not wait around for a reply. Do not text your friend who will no doubt be in bed, asleep, dreaming of what she'd like to be doing with Gerard Butler and ask her why he hasn't replied. She won't know either, but will helpfully suggest that he's either asleep, out with his friends, has lost his phone, or is dead. Just wait it out. If they are interested, they will text back. Number 5, Facebook behaviour. Do not like his every Facebook post. Limit yourself. Do not share his every status. Do not go through his photos and tag everyone you know in them. Number 6, don't get too clingy. Do not ever admit to him how you feel about him, not until you are safely married and there is no easy escape. Of course, if he tells you he loves you first, then it's okay. But do not allude to it, do not hint, do not offer to bear his children at every opportunity, and do not write him love poetry, ever. Number 7, know when to quit. If he really isn't interested in you, then give up and move on. Do not spend years wasting your time and emotion on someone who is blindly obsessed with someone else. You cannot make someone fall in love with you. Number 8, don't mess it up. If you're lucky enough to get asked on a second date, then don't mess it up by doing any of the following. Do not arrive drunk, wearing slippers, do not talk about your ex, do not moan about your job or life or diet, do not pretend to like the things he likes, for one day when you're married he will find you out. Do not bring your knitting along for when the chat runs dry. Number 9, act casual. If the date has gone well, you may leave him with a kiss, on the lips or on the cheek, but nowhere below the neck. Do not take him back to your place unless he's driving you there. Do not invite him in for coffee, and at no point update your Facebook status to read, I love him, I love him, I love him. Number 10, don't despair. If your last date didn't go so well, remember there are plenty more fish in the sea, even though it may not feel like that sometimes. Just pick yourself up and try again, learning from your mistakes each time. If your dates do go well, then well done, but try not to text your single friends about it constantly, telling them how wonderful everything is, as they're likely to disown you. And if you want to read about my hilarious dating experiences and hear more advice, then my book, The Hobbyist Guide to Dating, is available on Amazon. Thanks for watching.